Comparing sets of data. This is part of Unit 5, continuing this idea of statistics. So today our vocabulary word is linear transformation. A linear transformation is one or more operations performed on a set of data that can be written as a linear function. Common linear transformations are adding a constant to or multiplying a constant by every value in the data set. So our constant can be represented by the letter K. For the measures of center, the mean, median, and mode of the new data set can be found by adding K to the mean, median, and mode of the original data set. And for our spread, our measures of spread, our mean, median, and mode of our original can now be found by multiplying our constant K by each of our original mean, median, and mode. So let's take a look at example 1. So we want to find the mean, median, mode, range, and standard deviation of the data set obtained after adding 6 to the value. So remember, standard deviation, that's where you take our mean, whatever our mean is. We subtract it by each one of our numbers, square it. We add all the squares together, and then we take a square root of that. That gives us our standard deviation. So for our mean for our original, our mean is going to be, after I've added all these numbers up and divided, I get 7. Our median is going to be 5.5. Our mode, the number that happens the most, is going to be 3. Our range is our smallest number subtracted away from our biggest number. So in this case, our range is 12. And our standard deviation, for this problem would be 4. So again, you take the mean, subtract it by each one of the numbers, square it, add it together, and then take the square root of that. Now, if we were to change this data set with a new constant, our constant is going to be 6. So all of our new numbers in this data set would be 14, 17, 9, 12, 21, 9, 11, 13, 20, 9, 11, 10. So there's two ways that we can do this. The first way is I can take and I can add 6 to each one of these and then just move on from there. The second way is I can now refine my mean, median, mode, range, and standard deviation based off this. It doesn't matter which one you get. To find it, both of them are going to end up giving you the same thing. We're going to now have a mean of 13. We're going to have a median of 11.5. We're going to have a mode is the one that happens the most, of 9. Our range stays the same. Even though the numbers got bigger, it did not change our range from the smallest number to the largest number. It's still going to be 12. And it also did not change our standard deviation. Our standard deviation is still going to be 4. Let's take a look at example 2. So that was if we were to add that constant. What happens if we were to multiply the constant? So again, we have our mean, we have our median, we have our mode, we have our range, and we have our standard deviation. So for our original data set, when we add them all up and divide, we end up getting a mean of 16. After we put them all in order, our middle number is also going to be 16. The number that happens the most is 18, so that is our mode. Our range, our biggest number subtracted by our smallest number, that is 13. And our standard deviation is 4.2. Now with this one, we're going to multiply all of them by 4. So our new set of data is going to be, so new data set. When we multiply them all by 4, we get 48, 72, 80, 48, 72, 44, 84, 52, 48, 44, and 96. So our new mean is just 4 times what our original mean was, so that's now 64. Our new median is also 4 times, so that's going to be 64. Our new mode is 4 times 18, because 18 was our mode before. Now it's 4 times as big, so that's going to be 48. Our range is going to change, though, because of the fact that we're multiplying it by 4. It's not like it's just a one shift. It's now going to become 52. Our new range is 52. We're also going to have a new standard deviation. Our new standard deviation is 4 times what the old one was. So that's going to be 16.8. So each one of these is adjusted by 4, where when we're adding, it's only the mean, median, and mode that is adjusted by whatever our constant is. So go ahead and write a summary at the bottom for changing and doing a transformation through addition or doing a transformation through multiplication.